Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a high ELO Gamecast. I am Sylphin, where we take a look at high ELO players and cast their games, see what they do, and hopefully learn from them. Usual disclaimer, this is using third-party ELO systems, so it's not official. It is simply the best thing I have to try to get this content for you. I haven't coordinated with PCL or PML to kind of get anything from that or the PFN, so this is what we got. Hope you guys enjoy. It's an insanely high game. This is, I think, the highest ELO game I've casted. 2201 versus 2300. I think that's literally the highest we've ever done. So obviously there's some stacking going on, but stacks for either side. So this is looking really good. Amazon is the tried and true way of shopping for anything you need or want at the lowest prices. Support the channel at no cost to you by doing your Amazon shopping through the link in the video description. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to High ELO Gamecast once again. Let's get right into this, but first, reflect, man. I doubt you're gonna watch this, but, well, A, that Kwong face is kind of funny, but look at this skin! What the heck skin is this? What the heck skin is this? This is amazing. Anyways, Master. Oh man, that looks really good. Leo, of course. Look at that. Oh man, excellent skin games. Skin game is on point. Look at this, blue and gold. Logic. Come on, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Look at. Anyways, let's get this going on the road. God, reflect, man. That's so good. That is so good. Here on the blue team, we have Trash at Paragon. Obviously not Trash at Paragon. On Bellica, Leo himself on Rampage. Reflect on Kwong. Logic on Revenant. And Involve on Gideon. Batgirl on Morgash. Proficiency on Severa. Colombian on Revenant. Talreno on Jungle Steel. Woo! And the Hawk Hydra. The Hawk Hydra? The Hawk Rider. The Hawk Rider. Oh, I get it. I'm an idiot. There you go. Body blocking those minions, of course. That is what you want to do here on this side. So, guys, again, crazy game, and hope you guys enjoy it. Revenant and Muriel here on the orange team, going up against Bellica and a Revenant. So this Muriel's gonna have a really good job at. They're definitely gonna be able to block a lot of this. A lot of the burst from the Revenant and the Bellica, so that's gonna work very well. Look at Involve, absolute getting the harass off on Batgirl. That is exactly what I'm going to expect here from Involve. Absolutely be able to harass, or be harassed here by Involve a ton, as Involve, one of the best players here. So Reflect versus Proficiency, Severog versus Kwong. A lot of debate over who wins this lane. I personally think it should be the Severog. His Sylphin does glow through minions and stuff like that. So as long as he can just like spam the snot out of his Sylphin and always be ticking away at that Kwong, it's actually really good. Yeah, the Kwong does have good burst and the lifesteal for good sustain, but it does depend. Involve here trying to go for the green steel, as he obviously has that timing down pat. Hey, get it? Green steel on the steel. You weren't quite sure which one I was talking about there. The duo lane looking pretty good here. Colombian and Hawk Hydra really trying to simply just do this. Batgirl versus Involve. Is she gonna do it? Oh, she killed herself. Oh, she probably thought she was gonna get get a moment from the tower to hit her, but unfortunately she does go down trying to get Involved there. I'm not I mean, she should just stay out of the tower, I suppose, but very close. Proficiency, getting the help here from a good gank here on by Talreno should provide proficiency. Good opportunity to farm here and go back as well. So good gank to start off the game. 1 for 1 here, looking as farm is way ahead already by the blue teams. Probably having to do with Involve here. Let's see if he's 14 to the 6. Yeah, that is part to do it. do with it already. Becker, a little bit of leg, not gonna do too much. Leo is he's like, nope, don't want to deal with the shield bash from Talreno to keep him in place while Batgirl goes to town. So looking good so far. Again, this duo lane, the Muriel's really going to focus on eliminating that burst from Logic and Trash Paragon. Logic, I mean, those 4 shots into the Hellfire round at the end with the Obliterate, really good burst, and Hawk Hydra, the Hawk Rider. There we go. We'll have a good time preventing that burst. So Hawk Hydra, Hawk Rider, going in. Trying to get some harass here off on Logic, but got that turned around again. There's a consecrated ground to really mitigate a lot of that damage. Colombian is there, but this should be a go for Trash Paragon. Committed a little bit too much. Logic knew full half health Revenant versus a Muriel with half mana definitely can mitigate a lot of that damage, and that is exactly what he saw. So good play by Logic. Batgirl is harassed here by Involve. There is the Cosmic Rift. There is going to be the last hit. No, it's not. Great rotation here from Talreno to protect the Morgesh here. Jaleo and Involve can hard push this lane. They may get some tower damage. Probably not too much. Just 2 ranged minions. But we'll see if they do focus this. We'll see how much. All minions are attacking the tower, so maybe this is a half health tier 1 mid tower here at the 443 mark. Should be able to counter this all right. Leo, gotta be careful. There's the ultimate. All right, so that's all right. There's the ultimate. Black hole, and Leo, is he gonna get out of there? Yes, he can get out of there just by the skin of his teeth. Involved fantastic black hole here. Talreno is almost dead. There's the boulder trying to get the steal, but no, she does go down. So there is a kill plus a 1/3 health tier 1 tower. There's a boulder. Oh. Involved in Jaleo trying to try to get a lot of pressure, but looks like the Revenant does go down here. Hawk Rider is going to go down as well. So Trash Paragon and Logic do get that kill indeed. Unfortunate that doesn't work out. I would give the advantage for sure for Colombian and the Hawk Rider, but obviously not too much. So proficiency and Reflect really comes down to who gets what. Reflect, there's the Possessed Prykin, and Sevarog Possessed Prykin. So main whoop-de-doo, infinite sustain here in this lane, as it's a big slugfest. Really not much to look at. So Colombian's wanting to 1v2. Not sure what he's thinking. Maybe he knows something I don't. Trash Paragon and Logic both at half health, so they are low, and Hawk Rider does have almost full mana and full health, so they could maybe win that trade. Jaleo is close by stealing the black buff, so he could be there, and there is ward, so they do know that Colombian is going to take that time to go back. So with Hawk Rider as Talreno and Batgirl looking for a little bit of a gank here on Involved, but I mean Gideon has such good escape and damage, just overall, just monster character. Kind of really silly, but that is just my opinion. Proficiency and Reflect. Let's go into town. What is their farm? 41 versus 35. Okay, so not too bad. All the health potion and that onslaught and healing towers here by Reflect. There you go, healing towers. Okay, so he maybe, I don't know. Is there much value? I mean, if you're behind, I guess it's really good value, and when you're under tower. But I mean, as soon as you get Possessed Prykin, it's literally irrelevant. So I don't know. Reflect will have to explain that one to me. Onslaught, of course. Oh, and nope, not Invader Mage. Okay. Onslaught for just all of his abilities. Like, he has 3 really good abilities that he can use all the time, especially with Mana Generator. Yeah, Mana Reactor. Sorry. I mean, that's solid. Onslaught really come to the forefront of the meta currently, and for good reason. Using abilities every once in a while, especially your ultimate, really is powerful. Batgirl getting harassed here, even though that lock on and good harassment there. Oh yeah, Involves just going to town. Look at that accuracy! My goodness, Involved. How does he Auto shield. Okay. Oh, possessed Bryken. Okay. Yeah, possessed Bryken nonsense. That is how. So I'm like, where's this infinite sustain coming from? And there it is. Possessed Bryken. So easy tower pressure. There is a siege minion there, so that should be a tower, and he knows that. He's going to go and finish this off, make sure that is done, and then probably rotate into one of the lanes. We do have a ward by the duo lanes, so he does know that he can. Oh no. Nope, that's not in his advantage. Sorry, pardon me. I know my colors. He does not have a ward, so maybe he does know that. They are going to invade the jungle, J-Leo, and involve likely. I mean, definitely on comms at this point. Talreno has really no option here to do anything. There is the shield slam. Doesn't really do much, though. J-Leo does have his ultimate for that good sustain. Good sustain. Does he actually have possess? No, I wouldn't expect him to. Okay, so there's good rotation here from the three team members here on their left side of the map. I'm gonna grab the buff and just kind of steal some of the Steel's jungle. Oh, that's a mouthful right there. Doesn't help that I have a stutter. Which, by the way, guys, if you don't know, I did have a stutter when I was a small kid. Basically made it impossible for me to pronounce anything with a strong consonants at the beginning of a word. It was almost impossible for me to say. So, you know, that just does, it converts, it keeps on going into your life, and, you know, just you stutter and you know, guess what you're going to say, and you really have to think about it, and it just becomes hard, and that's kind of just how it is for me. So I'm really trying to work on it, and casting, I think, does improve that and just help me get my thoughts out of my dang brain and through my mouth, which is harder than you would think. So Reflect seems to be winning this one. Again, Kwong, that lifesteal, no idea why they buffed him. Maybe he can provide some more insight. It just seems ridiculous, just to be honest. Kwong, I'm gonna put my personal thoughts and opinions out there. I just hate him. I hate Kwong. he's so silly. Absolutely so silly. Reflect, infinite sustain, and mana. Just going to town, and not much proficiency can do about it. Talreno maybe could gank that. Really is solid ganks. But he has been getting a lot of pressure here from Involve and J-Leo. So great job on their part. Put him back into his place, so Reflect can do that. Now they have a sizable advantage. 2-tower lead here for the blue team at the 10:45 mark, as we have now squarely left the early game, apparently. There's definitely some replay bugs here. Look at this. Colombian going to town, putting Logic, that's right. That is Logic. Putting Logic and Trash at Paragon in their place here. Let's see exactly what that replay bug is. Okay, so there you go. So Talreno did get taken out here by J-Leo and Involve. Just ridiculous coordination here. I mean, they are inevitably on comms here. Invading the jungle, not letting Steel do his thing, keeping him in his place, because Steel does have great gank. Obviously, Shield Slam does a fantastic amount for the team. Good damage and control, plus his consistent shield bash every single 5 seconds. You know, that is great. So they're putting him in his place, not letting proficiency get those stacks, which likely is behind. Let's take a look here. 65 versus Reflect 79. So not too bad, really, honestly. Not too bad. And every single one of those will be stacks. No kills to get those stacks. And here is the gank here. Proficiency. Gonna maybe try to save his stuff. See how this plays out. There you go. There is the sword. So he does go back and... Oh, okay. No, there's the rock. He's going to hit him back, go into his jungle likely. The damage there is profound. There is the Fury of the Heavens. Muriel ultimate does come in. There's good shields. Becco's going to have to be careful. Talreno does get a one-shot on Reflect. Reflect almost goes down. Involved trying to get the backline, finish off proficiency. Talreno and Becco maybe trying to get on Reflect, but that is not a good trade. Two fighters versus two... Well, Steel and a Squishy Involved trying to do this. There is the colossal blow into the tower. Involved does go down. Oh my goodness. Does that fix anything? No, it doesn't fix anything. All right, so Involved does go down. Is that a 1-for-1? 1-for-1, right? Yeah, 1-for-1. Okay, so not too bad. Colombian Colombian, nope. Logic. Logic does get taken down as Colombian is going to town. That's what I want to say. Colombian going in. This should definitely be a finish here. Oh man, these replay bugs. Maybe he is low on health. I have no idea. There he is. Yeah, he is a little bit low on health. Trash does have enough for his burst, so he does know that. He is going to retreat as J-Leo is coming in, but I don't think he'll be able to do anything. Yeah. No, he knows that. Oh, miss a seismic assault, but I don't think it's going to matter because J-Leo, there is the burst, and he does go down. So, one for one in that lane anyways, to make that even. So, at this point, blue team does have a sizable advantage. The farm is, what, 20% in their favor, as the gold is, what is that? 7,000 gold, so 7 attribute points ahead for the blue team. They have two tier 1 towers ahead as well, and Valve is going to town here on Batgirl Morgesh versus Gideon. Even with that possessed Bragan, not going to be able to do much. And complete deletion. There we go. Talreno. Likely that damage is coming from Tyrant. Yeah, there it is. Tyrant, really, really good card nowadays. With all the CC, the burst is really, really strong, and the follow-up is really strong, so it doesn't really surprise me that the Tyrant is really good. I mean, J-Leo has it for sure. Yeah, there's the Tyrant. So, something I need to add into my decks, or actually, I have it on my decks, but I just don't use it because I want to go for tank, but I think the burst that junglers provide in their team, especially when the laners can follow up on that, is really strong. So proficiency, no wards on the right side of the map, no vision of the enemy team, so he is going to be smart and go back and just kind of farm this jungle. Hope Talreno out a bit. Colombian is very, very aggressive. He's very sure of himself. Going to town here on Logic. Misses the basic. It is enough to finish Logic off. Batgirl trying to finish it off. Does get the mark. There is the curse. Is that her ultimate? I don't play Morgesh at all. I kind of really don't like her, so I really have no idea. There is the her ultimate to finish off Trash. A Paragon involved with the great ultimate, but it really doesn't do anything. Colombian almost gets a miss at the last basic attack. Reflect is going to town on Hawk Rida, though, as Talreno comes in to finish off involved, but I don't think it's going to look too well. J-Leo and Reflect may be able to burst down Colombian. There isn't a tier 1 tower to go back on. J-Leo does have the mana, so and Reflect he's going to try to juke him out, but no, nothing they can do. Talreno isn't there in time to finish him off. So unfortunately, yeah, 3 for 1 for the blue team. So that is in their favor once again. They're going to have good amount of time here to go for Fangtooth. J-Leo should have an easy time doing this. His ultimate will likely be up. Does he have Onslaught? He does indeed. Does he have it unlocked, though? He doesn't have it unlocked. Okay, weird. Should definitely have that unlocked by now, I would assume, because his ultimate is available. No idea who got that. Maybe J-Leo's pressure here indicates that he's a little... he's not the happiest about that. Maybe I think J-Leo actually is in his ultimate, and that is a replay bug. Maybe he's gonna try to go for it. Oh yeah, there is the ultimate. He misses the boulder. Unfortunately, gonna go turn around on Talreno, and there is, yeah. So overextended his welcome there on Talreno's part, as the rest of his team had to retreat with the reinforcements here from the blue team. Logic, once again, there's a little bit of a replay bug, and there we go. Yeah, so good play on the blue team's part. I assume they got that. Interesting. Why did the gold swing in their favor all of a sudden? Is that a replay bug too? I have no idea. Anyways, well, we will just have to see. Reflect trying to get Batgirl. This may be deletion. No, there's the Fury of the Storm. Fury of the Storm, interesting. But no, it's not there. Fury of the Heavens. That's what it is. Colombian trying to delete Involve, but no, not able to. They're looking for a pick. There's the boulder on proficiency. Not enough burst. He is simply too powerful. The CC stun is there, but proficiency is simply too dang to be taken out. He did get a good push there on the right lane to get that tower down. So the tower department is even. on both teams, even though strategically speaking it is an advantage for the blue team. The mid tower is down here for the orange team, which is definitely really quite well. They're trying to get a pick here on Reflect, and they do indeed. Orb Prime is possible, absolutely, at the 17-minute mark of this MMR. So they are going to go for it, absolutely. That is the play. Left lane is getting pushed up. But I think they have enough time, to be honest with you. How many Flame Zetchins do they have? They do have 2 versus the 1 here for the blue team. JLeo is going to go in. He's looking to try to do something. JLeo I mean, securing this Orb Prime here is really quite powerful. So right now they need to just do the feign. Orb Prime is a failed attempt here, so they just need a feign now. They need to get a pick and get out of here and then win the team fight. But no, they're so focusing on JLeo didn't pay off. Proficiency is trying to get at least 1 for 1 here. Is he going to get it? He may not. Doesn't look like Treasure Paragon does go down. Colombian is going in. Does confirm. So it is in the orange team favor. Logic is now completely out of position now. There we go. Well done here from the orange team. Nicely turning that around. It is a 3 for 2, so they do have the advantage. Get down this mid tower, and the left lane though is going to go down, but Batgirl is going back. So okay, they may be able to get this mid tower, but I mean, Proficiency and Hawk Rider against Reflect, not likely going to be able to get this tower down. Get some good damage and even up the playing field here for the tower department. Very, very exciting. That was the play indeed. So good to see that being done. That is, guys, that is the play. You get an advantage and you have to get something out of it. You have to extract value. There is the sword of the heavens is their judgment. He may not have his ultimate ready, although Hawk Rider is full health. Proficiency is trying. There is the Serenity, but no, it does not Alacrity. Sorry, Telreno is in. There is a replay bug. Proficiency does get out of this. Look at how tanky he is. Unbroken Spirit already to deal with the 1, 2, 3, 4 stuns. Right? Yeah, 4 stuns there. So, or 4 procs of Unbroken Spirit. Anyways, that is going to be very, very effective. Telreno may get caught out. There's 4 people here in the mid lane, but no, he should be fine. He is very tanky steel, so he should do just fine. So guys, I hope you guys appreciate that. That is the play. You get an advantage, whether that is positional advantage, the entire of the enemy team is way on the other side of the map, or numbers advantage, or towers advantage. You have to extract value from it. You have to act on it. Once you get a kill, get an objective, get a tower that's pushed up, get a objective that's pushed up. And simply, there's just too many people here. Oh, good peel here from Telreno to delete Reflect. I was trying to go for Colombian, but JLeo is likely going to finish that off. Yeah, so there is that incredible burst on the backline, enabling Logic to follow up and deal that damage. Treasure Paragon trying to make this happen, but yeah, so it is okay. So it is for 2 for 2 so far in this team fight. Colombian needs peel. Proficiency is trying. Batgirl simply just trying to stay alive at this point. So Colombian versus Logic is the carries. Who has to reload? Logic has to reload. Very nicely done. Oh, nice Revenant duel there. As he had to reload, he was trying to stand behind the pillar there, but Colombian was jumping to get that last shot. So well done by both of them. Unfortunately, Colombian did come out on top. Highest ELO player right here, Colombian, even though Logic is a very, 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 well, I think maybe one of the best carries carry there is. He is simply just one very, 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 very good carry. I did actually get pleasure of playing with him and against him a couple times, and then boy, that's pretty scary. So there you go, pushing the advantage once again. You get those numbers, you have to extract value from it. You have to go, especially with JLeo and Reflect taking out the front line tanky brawlers that can do a ridiculous amount of stuff, in my opinion. Especially with them taken down, you have to get stuff for it. You have to get towers, you have to get objectives, you have to continue that advantage. And you know, whether that actually even means getting more picks as well. You know, if there aren't any, if Fangtooth isn't up, if Orb Prime isn't up, if towers aren't open up, or if towers aren't ready to be pushed, if lanes are being pushed, then just simply get picks. Like, you have to extract something. It just, a lot of people just kind of go back to base, or go and farm, or kind of do nothing, and that is what you're going to see here from these high ELO players. you're going to see them extract value. A Batgirl feeling confident against an Evolve, although JLeo is there to back him up. So Batgirl looking like, what kind of stuff does she have? Possessed, Plague, and Invader. So that is a good amount of damage and a good amount of health as well. 7 pips into Vitality. Does work very well on Morgesh. Plague Lord to slow people, to slow, you know, Kwong and Rampage, even though they do have a lot of CC and a lot of control, will enable her to maybe kind of kite them around just a wee little bit, especially retreating or engaging. That is true. Any interesting decks here so far? Colombian, pretty much per max build at the 23 minute mark. As a, well, okay, no, he is 13-4 for Pete's sake, so I suppose that is the case. 6-6, yeah. So look at this monstrous lead between the Revenants. This is a 12 pip lead between Logic and Colombian. Absolutely insane. Batgirl's juking out the JLeo's rock. Exceptionally well done. Doesn't land that. And Evolve is actually taken down here from Proficiency and Talreno that are now going to focus here on JLeo. He's completely out of position. Colombian monstrously chunking away at him. Is there a amplification engineer? That's absolutely something that somebody's gonna have to get, even though somebody, I don't think I saw Batgirl going on going down chaos. My goodness. Proficiency is not either in Hawk Hydra or Hawk Rida. My goodness, definitely not that either. So look at this. They got a 2-person advantage going down the mid lane. Trash Paragon is here. Reflects like, oh my goodness, no, just retreat. It is a completely lost cause, as that CC and Colombian's ult will be able to take him out. So Logic and Reflect know what's going on. It's just inevitable at this level. 2-person advantage here around the 20 minute mark is basically what closed out the game, in my opinion, which is a huge issue, I think, in Paragon at the moment. The snowball here at high MMRs, you know, from the tiniest little mistakes like we've seen, it's too much. And you can see just from a couple of advantages, the game has kind of turned around. The blue team was definitely getting an advantage in the early game, but just a few engagements has turned that around. It's just this last engagement, the value that the blue team has been, or the orange team has been able to extract from the previous engagement is just too much. It's always a 20-22 minute turnaround engagement that just kind of ends the game or solidifies the end portion of the game. And you know what, that has to happen around the 30 minute mark instead. Or 25 minute mark, which I suppose is right now, but there's just the mid game doesn't seem to exist, in my opinion. It just really hurts. Proficiency is oh, looks like he is stealth. He doesn't want to body block any of them because then they would know that they are here. Batgirl is trying to get out of there. He is there. Proficiency is very much wanting to do something. There it is. Logic is completely obliterated from a colossal blow into a subjugate. Absolutely well done. JLeo is not really doing anything against Colombian. Wow, look at that. I think that is the Vampiric Blade? No. Okay. Well, it was there before. So he remains healthy from the wondrous lifesteal. Absolutely destroys JLeo as the numbers advantage was too much and he was too engaged there in the backline. So his death was inevitable. Evolve, Reflect, not much they can do as well. Where is Trash Paragon? Slain. Okay. Well, totally didn't notice what happened there. I think she probably died there by Batgirl and Proficiency diving into that bat line. Solidifying the kill on a squishy target. It's exactly what you want to do in an engagement. There's really no point in attacking the frontliners just because, I mean, they're tanky, so they don't really, you know, it's kind of hard. Yeah, you can take them out like JLeo was there if they were really out of position. But other than that, there's not much you can do. 3-person sword solidifies not really much of anything, as Colombian and Proficiency are quite healthy as they take down another inhibitor here at the 27 minute mark. Gets completely obliterated. Reflect trying to go away, but look at how freaking tanky he is with only numbing rogue as the core is going down here. So look at this. Well played by the orange team. Good, a fantastic comeback. Colombian, I mean, he was definitely wrecking house there in the duo lane, but absolutely well done here from the orange team. And it was looking kind of bleak, to be honest. It really was looking kind of bleak there for some time. But just look at this. Look at Colombian here, 25-9, which didn't change since last time, did it? Okay, maybe he's saving up for something. I don't know. We'll have to see. So there you guys go. Very exciting game. You can see the turnaround, the craziness. 27 minute mark. I mean, I don't know. Add 5 minutes to that, and I think that would be good. But Numbing Rogue and Unbroken Spirit, incredibly tanky here from J. Leo. Flame of Zetchin transitioning into more tank here in the late game. For Ferocity, I don't really like Ferocity on Rampage because his whole idea is staying healthy, and his ultimate keeps him healthy, so you won't really extract that. But I mean, I guess if you get not healthy and then you get back healthy and then you get not healthy again, that could work. Somebody like Kwong who can stay at a low health. Oh, anyways, very, very tanky. Going up with Reflect as well. Possessed Sprykin is something he's going to go on. So he definitely fell off in the later game, even though he was super tanky, as Growth Totem was trying to curve their logic with the Death Crawler, Swamp Stalk, and Blitz Rush. Blitz Rush is fantastic here on Revenant. And it enables him to do crazy things. Just maneuver around engagements, secure kills, and just snowball like crazy. Morgesh going for good damage with some utility here on Plague Lord Malink. Really going to help against Jaleo and Reflect, as she was that she was the Rampage and Kwong counter there with Plague Lord. So very well done indeed. Colombian here going for Vampiric, Deathcrawler, and Guard Piercer. My goodness, critical hits, piercing, basic lifesteal. Youchies, that is where that sustain was coming from, and the damage is out of this world. What are the tribe until Redo? Oh, the initiation is going to hurt so much. Oh my goodness. Mana Reactor, Jungle Assassin, Jungle Lifesteal, nice and tanky in the jungle, sustain in the jungle for good. Rotations, Malink's Grace, Malink's Prayer, absolutely fantastic to see that. So there you guys go. There is this game. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this match. Patreon allows creators to offer their fans a way of supporting them and what they do. With flexible and painless payment options, anyone can support their creator for as little as $1 a month. If you would like to help me do what I love, check out the link in the video description to learn more. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it, share it with the community. Of course, guys, subscribe if you guys like this content, especially found it useful. Please subscribe so I can do it for you in the future. Check out video description for links to my website, merchandise store, and Amazon affiliate link, as well as all my social media right there. A huge thank you. Huge thank you to my Patreon supporters, my Twitch subscribers, and my YouTube sponsors going out of the way to make these videos possible. Till next time, like always, guys, stay optimistic and positive.